I used to have this reoccurring dream where I was driving down these winding roads that had trees on either side of. And I'd get to my destination, I would emerge at this like beautiful home. When we were driving through the forest, I felt this really weird sense of this is like deja vu.
For me, I grew up on the countryside.
I've always lived in quite urban built-up areas.
I grew up in a generation where his parents opened the door after school and said, "See you for dinner." Right, and had no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, and I grew up very, very free.
So here was a really big change for me, but I was ready to take on board that change. It's really majestic looking out into the garden and seeing little deer just roaming around, probably shitting all over the place. You're probably going to not put that in, are you?
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Hello. He's providing emotional support. The Epping Forest area is always a royal forest ever since, I think, the 12th century. Very, very protected area. Lots of ancient oaks and ancient beech trees. As a designer, you've got to pay some amount of respect to what's around you and what came before you.
How can it feel like a spa hotel, crossed with forest retreat vibes?
And every single decision you see in here, it does feel like it's paying constant respect to its surroundings.
It was really important to have that really earthy palette, really natural materials. How can it feel textured? So the mango wood with the table, have the granite in, real wood, kitchen fronts as well. We really didn't want to have anything that was too manufactured. Definitely in the summer months, Sven is out with his top off, getting his muscle on in the garden.
So the old house had a wall here and a door there. And what we did is, it was Fatima's fantastic idea, open it up all the way, take the wall out. We still needed a door for fire safety, but now when you come in through the front door, it opens up straight to the garden and creates a bit of drama.
We already knew what we wanted, but we needed somebody to help us bring that to life. It was a bit of a journey because Sven and I are quite fussy. We're very detail orientated.
Which is then supported by the skylight, which we added here, which throws light into the old kitchen, which was a bit darker before.
There was a bit of a joke in our house. He's going to think we are a nightmare. This couple don't know what they want. When are they going to start building? We were trying to play out what we thought Ben was thinking.
Oh, I'll be honest with you.
The entire house did finish basically here. Behind me was just the old rotten decking.
The sort of things that you would come to me with regarding how do we get this opening as wide as possible? Can we go to the engineer and conceal the columns? Can we get Hoover concealed in the smallest cabinet possible? Spoiler, you can't actually. I was wrong on that. I was amazed that you've managed to do it, but it's all there.
Again, where the opening is, that is where the old house finished. And we had an old plastic conservatory here, very cold in winter, way too hot in summer, so not really livable, quite dingy, and you could not really make any use of the fantastic view.
These sorts of decisions are exactly why you get into architectural design. It's not a burden whatsoever, even if the phone goes 10, 11 times a week.
The main reason why we purchased the house was this. Yeah. I think the new extension, especially with the massive glass front, is framing the environment nicely.
And it was really important that the layout was going to really help us enjoy being a family together. Okay, I'll wear my wellies.
Habt ihr euch auch vorgestellt? Habt ihr auch gesagt, wie er heißt und so? Huh? If you're behaving yourself, you might get 10 pounds from me, but you have to share it, 5 each. They like fighting.
They like fighting. They like wrestling.
They do it half professionally now, which is good. At least maybe one day we get some money out of it. Right? So British champions, yeah. Number 1, number 3. I think they're more in touch with nature, with animals, with the seasons, which I really, really enjoy. I think that's what children today, often, especially growing up in cities, are missing. Yeah, and living out here, I think we can give that to them. And also just a respect for nature. Yeah, now I'm drifting off a little bit, but it is quite a busy, quite a popular forest.
Arthur!
And there's loads of littering, which is horrible.
What's he doing back there? That's when he's rolling around in fox poo.
And the kids made a habit out of it that they take a bin bag with them, and for every bag they're filling, they get a pound.
Okay, do you want to sit up on the breakfast
Yeah,
bar?
I want some.
They also think, oh, that is horrible, and they understand that it's not what you do, and that nature has to be appreciated and respected.
No, that's the German sausage that Daddy liked. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Eat your raw pork.
It's a very strange thing to be filming eating, actually. I'm not going to lie.
We do have some, I have some honey that I brought from Lithuania. You can try that, huh? Oh God.
Shall I do it? I got the kid pound.
Got it. Ooh.